Oh, hey, what's up? Good to see you guys there. Just picked up a beaver tail on the trail right there. Anyways, the reason I got you up here today in this mountain is I had a problem with my metal detector. I got it wet, and let me start from the beginning. Okay, I got my metal detector wet at the beach, and I was like, oh man, bummer, you know. I know it's not covered under the warranty, blah blah blah. So I went home and I tried to dry it out, and got it all dry and everything. A couple of days of drying. I tried everything to dry it, you know, everything you could think of, and came out pretty dry. And I turned it on, and everything came on, and I thought it worked, but it said on the screen, "Coil not connected." So I was like, oh no. And I didn't know how to fix it at that point. So what I did is I bought that metal detector from kellyco metal detectors. I'm not making this video to make them look bad or anything. Well, anyways, so I went ahead and called them. They said, oh, well, yeah, just the guy on the phone was real nice, you know. Send it in. We'll see if we can fix it, and maybe even maybe we can even do it under the warranty even. And I'm like, wow, great, good deal. That sounds like, you know, even if they can't, you know, hey, real nice guy. So I went ahead and sent it in. It cost me $30 or 35. I forget exactly what it was. At that point, I was happy, and so I was like waiting. So I waited like, I don't know how many weeks, but I waited a couple weeks, probably 2-3 weeks, and I go, it's been a while. I'm gonna call them and see how they're doing on it. So I called them, and they told me, oh yeah, we're gonna get it on the table and look at it next week. And so try calling us back then. So I said, great, I'll call them back then. So I waited a week, and then I called them, and the person that answered the phone goes, oh yeah, Robert, yeah, call next week. And we'll, what'd they say? Oh yeah, they said, yeah, call next week. We should have it on the table by then. So I go, you know what? You guys just told me that last week. And they're like, oh, okay, well, this week it'll be for sure, you know. So I waited another week, called them, and I don't know what happened at that point. I don't know what happened. So I think I couldn't get through, maybe that's what it was. So I said, oh no, I did call them. And on the second call, the second time they told me to call them, I called them, and I said, you know what? Instead of me calling you back, why don't you call me back? So I was going to have them call me back after the 2 weeks. So I waited. A couple months go by. So it's been about 3 months or 3 or 4 months, I forget. But I mean, that's a long time. I mean, I was really depressed. All I had was this little metal detector here. And then you guys, if you watch my videos, you know that thing's just an old cheap thing. I can get coins at like 3 inches, 4 inches maybe. And I've got a lot of them with that detector. But yeah, so after that, I called them again after a couple months. Well, I don't know how many months went by. but it was been a long time. I called them, and the secretary answered the phone, and I've talked to her before, and she's really nice. She told me, oh yeah, they got it on the table, and they're looking at it right now, and the repair guy is waiting for some specs or something from the company that made the metal detector. So I'm like, and she's like, and once they do with that, we'll send it right back out to you. And I'm like, great. I think they're going to fix it for free since they took so long. You know? Boy, was I wrong. About another week or two goes by. I forget how long exactly. I could look up all the times if I need to, but I'm not really going to worry about it. And I get a call from kellyco detectors, and I'm thinking, oh, cool. I answered that, and on the phone is the repair guy. Now, I had talked to this guy before, and he seems like a real, I don't know, I don't want to say anything bad, so he gets on the phone. He says, hello, Robert, we got your detector. Boy, that thing was shot. I had to replace both motherboards and this and that and everything else. And I was like, wait a minute. Because he kind of caught me off guard. I was like, wait a minute. And he goes, that's going to be like $300 and something. And I go, okay. And he goes, and the coil's still not connected. You're going to have to replace both of the coils. And only one of them got wet. So I go, how much are the coils going to be? He goes, I'll have to look that up and get back to you. And I'm thinking, you know what? I told him, you know what? I'm going to call you back because I wanted some time to think about it, what had just happened. The big turn of events here. So basically, that's where I'm at. I had talked to that guy one other time too, and one of the times I called back, at the beginning he said, you know, that detector's not under the warranty or anything, and I'm like, yeah, I know this. You guys said maybe it could be fixed under the warranty, blah blah blah. But I must have been talking to somebody else at that point. Anyways, back to the story, the true story. So I thought about it for a while, and I started thinking, you know what? When I talked to them before, when they said they would call me back in a week, they said that when they get it up on the table, they're going to call me and tell me how much it's going to be to get fixed. Well, apparently this guy replaced the motherboards, which I don't know why. Maybe he thought that would fix it, and saying they're all shot and everything. But when I sent it to him with brand new batteries so they can turn it on and see that everything works, except it says coil not connected. So that's where I'm at, basically. I called them one more time, they didn't answer, and I told them I was pissed off. So that's probably what they're probably not going to call me back again. Right now I'm kind of calm. I mean, I came up here on top of a mountain just to talk to you guys. not that I would get pissed off, or mad or anything. But that's where I'm at, and I know I don't tell the story real well, tell what happened. But that's where I'm at. I was going to ask you guys what I should do next. My plan is just to call them back and say, could you guys just send my detector back? I never okayed to fix anything on that thing, and they went ahead, and now I owe $300. I don't think so. I don't think that's cool at all. And if that's how they're pushing people around, that's not cool. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have just said, you know what, I got when it first happened, I got it wet, it's ruined, and I would have been okay with that. Or if the guy would have just called me up and said, you know what, I can't fix it, I would have been okay with that. But to put me through all this waiting for months and months, and telling me now I owe this money when I never okayed any fix on it. I never did. That's not cool. I didn't want this to turn into some kind of rant against Kellyco, but if anything, the people there were great. They sold me the detector, got it right away, and everything else was great. It's just that guy in the repair shop, he doesn't seem like such a good employee to be treating people like that. And I know he's probably just trying to save the company money, blah, blah, blah. And it took me a long time to get that detector. I had to dig gold for a year. And then I sold the gold, like a half ounce of gold, and I still had to add money to it. And I was able to get the detector. And you know what? When I got it wet, I was like, oh, it's gone. Oh well, time to get another one. And now I am looking for another one. I'm looking for the Excalibur, because I've been doing a lot of beach detecting. I might buy the ATX off Jordan. By the way, I just wanted to, without Jordan, my buddy Jordan, you see him in my videos, I wouldn't be able to be doing any detecting, because I don't have a detector. I've been using his, and I really appreciate that. The guy pays for gas, he drives, everything. I mean, he knows where I'm at, though. He knows I'm a caregiver and I don't have any money. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I guess the main reason I'm making this video is to let you guys know what happened, because you guys follow me. I'm like a vlogger. I do videos all the time. Not like this. I don't really like doing videos like this. So if you guys would let me know what you think I should do, just put it in the comments below. And before I call him back again, because I'm getting ready to call him back again. And you guys have some great ideas. Sometimes I don't see something, or I don't know what something is, and you guys always know. There's a big world out there, so somebody knows. If I don't know, somebody else does. Yeah. So that's my video on kellyco detectors. What else could I say? Yeah, just like I said, this isn't a rant or anything. I didn't want it to turn into that. I don't want to try to make them look bad or anything. I just want to tell the truth and let you guys know where I'm at with my metal detector. So I just woke up right now. Where's a good place I can shoot this? Because I was up all night last night metal detecting at the beach with Jordan. So now here I am making this video. I thought this would be a nice place to tape, but it's a little windy up here. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think I should do next, and I'll probably take some of your advice, or I might just call them and like I said, get it back. And I'm sure that's probably what most of you guys will say. Just call them and get it back. Because that's it for this video. Oh man, what a pain. I wasn't expecting to have to go through this. Like I said in the beginning, I would just rather have lost it, and because now it's just putting me through all this trauma. Not really bad, but you know, it just sucks dealing with people like that. Alright, I'm out. Maybe if I find a coin up here, I'll show you guys. I was up here a long time ago, but there's no coins, just new ones. Hey, I did find a coin. Let's see what it is. Just a modern penny. Nothing old. Here's something interesting. Little can of lighter fluid. Not real old, because there was a trash barrier right there from somebody camping up here. And there's a Coke can with a pull tab. With the beaver tail kind. But it's an old Coke. Not that old, but it is old. That's how we used to have to open our Cokes back in the day. Alright, I'm going to keep going. I'm just here for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Alright, really quick, here's that penny I found. Looks like a 70s or I don't know. But I did find this bullet here has the 2 rings on it. Is that like an old one? I don't know. Pretty big though. So yeah, just let me get your opinion on what you think I should do with my detector. With kellyco. And yeah, sorry. When I get on camera, it's hard for me to talk. I could tell the whole story better, like if I wrote it out, of what happened exactly. The dates, I know it's been about 4 or 5 months. I'm not sure exactly on each date. If I was going to court or something, yeah, I would know all that. I would remember it, and I just freeze up when I turn the camera on. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to give your feedback on what I should do with kellyco and them having my metal detector. Thanks.